Okay, so end of the class. This is my final video. I'm Lindsay Piper. Um, as far as like I have the list over here to the right, so if I keep looking this direction, that's why. As far as the course and the content and the design, I feel really good about the course. This is my second master's degree that I've done through Arizona State online. So I did a master's of science in family and human development a couple of years ago. Now I'm doing my master's in nonprofit leadership and management. And so I've done quite a few online courses because both of these degrees I've done 100% online. So I've done quite a few online courses through ASU, and I really felt good about how this one flowed. I liked the greater emphasis on videos. I feel like I get a better opportunity to kind of uh, weed out my thoughts on video versus in like written assignments. I also feel better about responding to videos because I feel like I get a better sense of the author or the speaker's viewpoints through video than I do through written assignments. So I really liked that emphasis. I was a little skeptical about the collaborative nature of the course. A lot of the coursework was in group projects, and that isn't always my favorite thing in the world. I think the nature of online learning is kind of a double-edged sword, right? On one hand, it's great because everybody has the opportunity to do things at their own pace and to get things done when they have time among all of the other things in life, which we all pick online courses because we have other things in life, right? But on the other hand, it also means that people often feel like they exist in a vacuum. So I liked the community, the collaborative aspect of it, the group project aspect of it on that sense, because it felt like I wasn't alone in doing all of this work. But I also felt like it caused me to have to make more time than I really expected anticipated I'd have to going into an online program. Um, I was really encouraged and inspired by the community building projects that everybody in the class is involved in. I really enjoyed hearing how people are involved in their communities across the country. Really, a lot of I think the people in these programs are in Arizona, and so I see that common theme. I'm not. I'm in Washington State, um, but there's a lot of people from other places too. So getting that exposure to other community change and community development programs was really cool. I also was really inspired by a lot of the Paulo Freire information and his ideas about teaching and community building and oppression and how that can impact people and impact communities and what can be done to make those changes and to improve those communities and to decrease the oppression that we see on a regular basis. I think I'm going to do a little bit more exploration into some of those ideas and really take that with me into my own work and really utilize that when I'm working with people with disabilities and recognizing the oppression of their community and how best to teach them to do things at work when I'm coaching people in jobs or teaching people how to get jobs, so that works best for them. If given an opportunity, what one topic? Oh yeah, so what one topic from class would you like to continue to learn about in the future? Again, I think I'm going to do some more exploration into some of Freire's ideas, just to get a better feel for what that pedagogy of the oppressed specifically I found really interesting. And I didn't get a whole lot into it in my research. I really just read some summaries and some informational pieces about that work. One or two classmates who you learned a lot from this semester and why. In one of the group projects we did, I was partnered with Kenneth and Kayla, and I found it really interesting to get perspectives from them. Kayla brought perspectives as someone who doesn't work for a nonprofit organization, and I do. And we had a couple conversations where she mentioned that she's not familiar with like grant writing processes and things like that. And so it was interesting to hear perspectives from her. And then Kenneth comes from the emergency services side and community and emergency management. And so getting his perspectives as well was really interesting. And I feel like I learned a lot more about perspectives around these topics from people outside of the nonprofit world, which is where I'm at. So that was really valuable. I enjoyed the class, and I'm excited to move forward and to finish up this degree in the next couple months, and take these tools with me into my work as a nonprofit administrator.